Hello, everybody. It is Mesaturi. Here we are with BeamNG Drive. And we're going to be playing some career mode today as the RLS Career Overhaul mod has been updated for 034. Woohoo! So, in addition to, of course, as I had done in the past season, I'm going to run some extra mods. Now, we did see in one of the previous videos the Gavril H series, the trailer ABS, the Gooseneck Wedge car trailer. I'm going to continue to try to use things like the realistic headlights, the Zeit's graphics utilities, so that way the game looks a little bit better. Not that it's got horrible graphics, but they are a little bit dated. But it's okay. We're going to have the simple speed limit UI app. Excuse me there. And this is going to basically do the same thing as like last time. It'll show me a little speed limit sign, so that way I know when I'm speeding or not, to help prevent me from getting involved with the police too much here. The more tire smoke and sparks one, I'm going to leave that off this time because as nice as it is to see a lot of tire smoke when drifting and stuff, it did drag down performance a bit. Luke's drafting, I'm also going to leave that off because I noticed that also had a little bit of a performance degradation into it. I would have thought simple drafting, not a big deal, but I think because of how it plays with everything, it messes that. We won't be playing with those, but everything else here we could see that is activated in here. The Eastern Oregon map, like I said, that's going to be something maybe where we can test some of our off-road vehicles. If you're interested in taking a look at more detailed information about what has changed in the Career Overhaul mod, definitely go ahead and take a look on into Raceless and his YouTube channel. Make sure to check that out. I did last video go through kind of looking at some of the changes, but there's definitely some stuff that he explains a little bit better in his videos about the changes and everything. So definitely worth checking that out. So the one thing I was trying to see, yeah, we got Career Collection in here as well. That has also been updated, and the ALS Turbo mod has been removed from the pack. I knew there was an issue with it. I knew it. But without any further ado and wasting of more time, we are going to go ahead, click in a new profile, and we are going to have RLS. Maybe? Why does Beam do that? Career, seasonal. My keyboard does that once in a while. It's quality Corsair stuff. That's just the way that Corsair works for me, apparently. I'm thinking we'll disable the tutorial mainly because we did take a look in the previous video at the tutorial and stuff, and I haven't seen it personally for a while, so I'm not sure if that's anything that has been updated anytime recently within that, or if it's an older update to it with that. I've been basically playing with career mode since it was really an option to be able to be had, so yeah, I've got no personal need for going through the introduction, as well as that taking us another about, I think it's 20 or 30 minutes. I'd rather just dive on in, get this started, and also I do think having that may cause a small issue with RLS. I'm not sure, because I'm thinking about how you have to take vehicles to locations and stuff like that, and it wants you to go to a garage, but then you won't have that garage because it changes, the RLS mod changes the introductory there. Looks like we are getting all sorts of collada files in here for all of the different mods and stuff like that that are included in the content pack. It's just taking a few moments. I was hoping my computer would be a little bit quicker than this, but honestly, there isn't much further headroom I can do in my processor, but the graphics card is my next big purchase that I need to make here. Kind of look at some of this stuff. So there's track fab mod in there, it looks like, and other stuff like that. So we'll definitely get to take a look. But now when we start out, we're going to be in the Chinatown. We're not going to be in Belasco City area. And we are only going to be able to have a couple of vehicles. Now, from what I've gathered watching Raceless's video there, I think, and I don't know for sure, so nobody quote me on this, but I think if we theoretically buy all the garages, we'll get approximately 40 slots total, which in my opinion is a little bit thin, but that's personal because I, again, like to try and just build myself a massive garage of all kinds of different vehicles. Still, on the other hand, though, it is a lot better than the default 10 vehicles you would get through BeamNG, so that's a lot better. We're still loading here, and I definitely did not expect it to take this long. It looks like vehicle loading is done. Yes, we are finally getting to the final stages. Come on. One thing that is definitely noteworthy here is he changed the police from the standard, old style deals there to bastions. And that, I think, is the best change to have been made. So let's see. Can we pause? Yes, we can pause real quick. And I no longer have to manually go in and turn on time of day. So that is going to be very helpful. First thing I want to look at is my settings here because I don't know if they've carried over or not. And I haven't even touched any of the mods in here personally. I've gone through any of this kind of stuff, and it looks like we're all at the standard deal here. My reflections have stayed the same, excuse me. So I think really about the only thing is like shadows here. We could turn those up a little bit. If we go to 1.25, that should help. Where am I at for my frame rate though? That's the big one. Okay, it is sitting at a steady 60 right now. Up to which I'm going to leave it paused, but we can kind of see how things have looked there. That's good. That's great. Our environment. I'm going to leave everything here and decide if I want to turn it up or not. Mainly due to the that, and I think it was a right click. Yeah. Mainly due to there being now lights with the time of day, street lights and stuff. So I want to make sure that, naturally I'm not doing 60 FPS daytime. Nighttime comes around and I'm at like 24. Nobody would enjoy that. So we're definitely going to go ahead and kind of keep that chill that way. So this is our little garage. We, of course, got our little workbench. It is outside with our laptop, which I think is a little bit scary because somebody probably could come and steal our stuff. But now what we want to do is we want to purchase a vehicle. We don't have any vehicles. We don't have anything going on here. And let's see, we can do all kinds of different stuff. Now we've got drop down, so this makes it a lot easier. From what Raceless was saying, the trusted auto sales is usually a pretty good place. We could start out with a Vertex here, to be honest. I don't know if the cross-sport's going to work. I'll have to play with that a little bit on my own time to see if the mod is going to work or if it's going to be absolutely invisible again. Difficult to say. But again, we could get ourselves a Vertex here, which again, I love the mod. It is very nice, very well done. I think that's really going to be our only option unless we went and get this rolling chassis pigeon, which I'm not too interested in, unless we took a look around in some other places here. Quarry side auto sales took us to the bottom of that list, which, okay, there we go. And again, it looks like a pigeon is about all that we could get for quarry side. Private sales, we got an EcoBoost CVT, which is all goofy looking, that's for sure. Crossport, and then, yeah, we can't afford anything there because we only start with 10,000 credits. So we're going to go ahead, go to the trusted auto sales dealer here, and we're going to go ahead and take this beautiful 2007 Gabriel Vertex NA2 SE automatic with 263,000 miles. And we're going to see what we can do as far as parts here. So it's going to take a few moments. This is the first time in this version that the vehicle has been spawned. So it will have to do some loading of some stuff. Hopefully it's not crashing the game. So yeah, we're going to, there we go. There's our money. Just a little bit of latency on that. I heard the vehicle spawn. I thought it was going to be there, but it was not. So we're waiting for 50 seconds for this to get back in here. Another thing to go over is originally Raceless had added in a sell all parts menu button, but I'm thinking probably the BeamNG devs had seen this, so we got a sell parts button here. which again is going to be very awesome because when it comes time to actually sell out my parts and get some money back because I'm being broke or something, then we can actually do that. If we take a look like we can see right here, watch this for a second, you can see time of day definitely is moving. I am curious to see if within an hour the time of day cycle goes through fully or not. And additionally, I'm curious to see if the time of day continues. So say it's 8 o'clock at night, so to speak, in game, and I quit and I come back. Is it 8 o'clock at night or does it restart back in the morning? Um, Theoretically, I could see it being possible to make it to where, it starts out at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then next time you play, whenever you quit is the time, because all you need to do is save the value and then reapply the value when loading the game. But that's me speaking on things that are a little bit above what I know. I'm no modder. I have not done any coding for BeamNG. I just know a little bit about coding in general. Up next, let's go into purchasing parts, cargo parts. And we could put some cargo boxes in the car here. Definitely going to load her up because I want to have this thing. It's going to be heavy and might be a bit slow, but I want to use this to try to get us some money. And we're going to take a look around the map as well. From what I read, a lot of different events and stuff did not get carried over. And thinking, of course, like he was saying, a lot of that needs to be reworked, so it does make sense. I always drive my headlights on for safety. And another thing is temperature. So right now it is 31 degrees, slowly warming up as we're getting into the daytime. And they got innocent, of course, for the license plate. I definitely want to get that changed at some point. I'll let you go. So it looks like my setting for modded vehicles is still here. We'll get to see the Vertex and some of the other vehicles as they spawn in. It would be interesting if, for example, the Cross Sport was still invisible, spawned in, and I just ran into it without noticing. Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen. There we could see one of the Bastion police cars. I'm just going to take my way on over here. We can get some delivery. They did fix, or at least improve, the AI downhill, so I don't have to worry about being rear-ended as much. Still always a possibility anytime you drive any vehicle, right? There's always a possibility somebody's on their phone, or they had a stroke, or whatever else, and yeah, they just rear-end you. Car is by no means quick. Very much so sad and slow, but that's okay. I want to run into you, and I definitely don't want to run into the cop. Go ahead and we'll see what we can get here. We got 6 parcels available. It's going to tell me some stuff and information here. So if you guys are new to the career mode and watching this and watching career mode in general for the first time, then you guys can take a moment and read this. Of course, I know everything that I need to know about it. And let's see, we got, all these are going to be timed. And that is going to be a bit of a challenge, to be honest. We got one here that wants to go to the exhaust shop. And it's going to give us 1 minute and 4 seconds to get there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we should be able to make the 1 minute and 4 seconds here because it's just around the corner. Now we can drop it off. So we did get that. We got some facilities and stuff we found here. We made a little bit of money. And so, of course, it says here you can continue delivering cargo to different facilities and everything. And now we can look at more standard parcels here. So like windshield wipers, they're timed. We can see the time on that. But I'm more interested in trying to make some extra money. So Belasco City Garage, that's all the way on the other side of the map. That would give us 5 minutes to do that. I feel like taking the highway all the way around would still take more than 5 minutes, especially with this car. We'll just go ahead, we'll take the oil filters, the mechanical components, and Belasco Autos on the other side. So we'll just deal with these. We're going to do a little bit of this kind of stuff for right now. And if you are new to watching this, I try to keep things a little less cut. A little bit more towards raw gameplay. Like there's a little bit of a transmission thing there. I'm in reverse. That or the transmission is that bad in the car. I'm not sure. Got it all the way down, and we're opening up that one wheel right there, letting it spin. Of course, I'm going to try and obey the speed limit, but just as well, I want to try and get there quickly. Oh, that shift was just saucy there. Oh man, this thing definitely needs a new transmission. Here we are, 50. We got her all the way down to the floor, and look at that thing. That was just a horrible shift. There we go. 61 should be okay. We're going to have some smoky exhaust from cars as they spawn in. Because I do not have engine thermals. Usually I don't have that preheated engines option on. I like to keep it a little bit more realistic that way. And yeah, our transmission is probably going to be the first priority. I do want to go with a manual. And then from there, getting up a little bit of power. And that'll be so that way we can kind of get these things running a little bit quicker. So we'll definitely take a look after we stop here at our progress and our milestones. We may also be getting some money there. We've got an accident going on here. Just past the quarry there. Man, that shift's so bad. I mean, it is extremely worn. Miracle that it even holds into gear at all. We're gonna get stuck here behind this other vertex. Kind of get stuck in traffic for a little bit here. But I do like this mod. It looks very good. It's well done. And we got cargo room in it, which is just something to make it even better. Here's our green light. Ooh, she's really eager to squeal the tires, though. Curious on what side you're gonna go to there. Got a long distance driver one, okay. I wanted us to go all the way around the loop, but I know better than that. There we go, we can drop them off. So we're up to 4,100 credits. Our reputation with the exhaust shop has gone up nicely. Our skill for cargo delivery is up a little bit. That's pretty good. So we're gonna pause the game. And we'll take a look at our progress here. I can kind of use the controller. See, but I can't go down to grab the milestones here. So we're delivering 5 parcels. We delivered 1 parcel on time, which we have, that first one that we did. Facility finder, we found a facility. We also satisfied a facility. We got a big spender because we spent money for the car. So we'll get a few of those to help us get a little money back. We've driven already 10 kilometers. It's only about 5 miles or so, about 4.2 miles, I want to say. And we also got Moneymaker right here. And then is there anything else? No, there is not. So there is that. We are up to 5,500 credits. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. We got some car jockey we could do as well. They get us 1,000 credits, but then of course we have to worry about doing a taxi and stuff. So we'll just stick to some parcel delivery. We got Belasco Auto over there. On the way, we could drop off some other things to make a little bit more money. Jerry Riggs is kind of out of the way, and so is Fast Automotive. So we'll load up with all that. We'll kind of follow our line here. Kinda. Didn't see nobody there, so we should be good. Get her right up to 60 again. And we got a bit of a traffic jam here. Oh man, oh man, oh, what are you doing? Holy cow. I don't know if you guys caught that on the left side there. He just swerved over right towards me for no reason. Definitely some strange behavior there. Probably a little mad because I'm passing. Oh, we got another one of these goofy guys here. Don't mind me. Ah, geez. What are we, like 20 minutes in, and we already got a little bit of a fender bender, but really doesn't look like any damage to our car. That's the good news. I'm just gonna ignore red lights though right now, for honesty, because yeah, that's gonna really slow us down, and I'd like to get a little bit of progress in today. Do more than 3 or 4 missions. Oh, I'm speeding. Very friendly with his siren, but he's going to need that to go on full bore, because I am not going to give up on this, and I want to see how strong and fast they are and how good they are. With our crappy little car here. And, ooh, ouch. That's right. You guys got to come after me now. Our insurance policy score has decreased at least. Hurry up and drop this off quick. Go around the side here, and they should have a harder time keeping up with this. Definitely here they are close, though. Car is having a hard time, too. Has no power on the low end. There we go. We made it $942 doing that. Will it be worth it? Yeah, we just got a ding in our door. I think we'll be all right. I don't think it'll cost too much. You can see our front tires are starting to finally warm up. We're up to 56 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. I'm speeding again. I shouldn't be speeding. Not all the time. We're going to take a shortcut here, though. Might as well take a little shortcut, make things a little bit quicker. Ooh. Curved the wheels a little bit there. That was a whoopsie. Alright, we'll go ahead and drop it off here. We can even click into a detailed mode here, so it shows us specifically like that. I think I will actually leave that on here for this stuff. Actually, let's see. We have... Where are we going? Wanted to close, but hitting B just changed the camera there. It didn't actually close it. Do we have any more milestones? Yes, we got another one satisfying that. We got money makers, facility satisfying. I was thinking factory, and I don't know. Maybe because satisfactory is on my mind right now a little bit. That's okay. What I wanted to do was see... No, not that. Yeah, strange. The B button is not closing that. It's okay. So in our map, I think... Let's see. There should be a cargo. Where's the cargo at? Go to our map, and I think we had one more that we were going to take somewhere, but I don't know if that's really the case. I don't see any markers, so I guess we don't have anything. Might as well just go ahead and grab some more boxes here. We got some special vehicle parts going to Torres Tires, and then Shuffleboard Garage has 3 others. So this will help us to get some more facilities unlocked. We'll go ahead and grab that. We can also take these on over to the exhaust shop while we're at it. Might as well grab everything. Load us up, make us a little heavy. We can see our rear end's a little low. And now it doesn't want to spin the tires anymore. Oh, we're kind of clipping through the door there. Now it does. This will take us probably over to the exhaust shop first. I mean, that would make the most sense. Stop signs don't apply to me, I'm sorry. We are full throttle going up this hill, and there's 40 right there. Got a cop ahead of us. You were supposed to yield for me. This car is definitely going to be a beater, that's for sure. It is, yeah. One thing I wish we could do with career mode in BeamNG is still take out our vehicles if they're damaged, you know? You have to do repairs on them all the time, and I wouldn't care if this thing was beaten and bruised like it is now, you know, all the doors are dinged in, the glass is all broken, no, so what? I'd still drive it around. These, we got 50-mile-an-hour speed limit down the hill. There's 50. Being like the AI, and I just about rear-ended there. Definitely got our front tires warmed up. We can drop that off. Nice. And then let's see. Parcel delivery. I already have one spot here. And really, I could take some bolts and screws on over, which just give us basically nothing for money, but maybe pay for the gas for the trip there. I should not have waited for you. I'm sorry. That's kind of annoying, though. We really need to get this fixed here. Go ahead and drop off. We'll see if we have anything for the Belasco commercial garage here. And I don't... Oh, yeah, there's Belasco City Garage. Okay, never mind. That's not what I wanted. I'm in the passenger seat. That's not where I should be driving. Where are we going? Is it taking us to the city garage? It looks like it is, isn't it? No, it's supposed to be the commercial garage, but it wants us to go around in a loop? Oh, yeah, I know what happened here. Yeah. Hello, cop. You don't care that I run red lights. So you know I'm exempt from that rule. I missed going over here. But I missed doing. There we go. We'll drop that off. Then we can check in here and see. We only got the Marine Logistics Center, so not really going to worry about that too much here. There we go. Set our cruise control. We're a little bit low on the speed, but I don't think it'll matter too much. That is so funny what the transmission is doing there. We got an accident forgiveness as well. Racking up a few good things here. Pulled that illegal pass right there in front of the cop, and he did not care. Right, so we can drop off everything here. Gets us up to 7,200 credits. We can do large packages now. That's good. And in that case, look at our map. We got the Chinatown garage, right? That's where we are for our home right here. Set our route because I am not used to going to that location. So this will just be cool. Doesn't do it in neutral though. I had an old 2002 Ford Taurus way back when, and that thing was like that too, where in park and in neutral, it would limit how much you could rev a motor. And the reason being actually, so that way you didn't burn out the torque converter. Because you could overheat them with the fluid not doing anything but being spun around like that. If you have an automatic car and it lets you rev it to the moon, don't do that too much. That potentially could break the car. Come on. I'm not playing this game. I will rear end your butt. Like that. Traffic collision, yay. I gotta see if I can get away from them here. Make a little bit more money, why not? I hear him there, that's for sure. Oh, my car does not want to go in reverse there. We're just gonna continue along. Our tires are getting a little bit on the warm side. I mean, that's good because we can definitely turn nicely. If I go to the park, I bet you they won't be able to chase me in here. I can't say that for 100% sure, but you're so close to being out of here. Almost. There we go. There's another house we could buy right here across the street. Pretty nice. We wouldn't really have to go too far to move everything. Now, hopefully, being that this is my parking spot, I'll park on the middle of the line. I don't care until I get another vehicle. Hopefully, though, now, first we got to see what our repair cost is going to be. It looks like it's honestly not worrying about it. It must be that minute of damages. So we can purchase some parts. All parts, body, engine, and our transmission is just a 4-speed automatic. I am not okay with that. 5-speed manual for $100. So I think some of these prices need to be redone again. But for right now, I guess we're gonna play with that. So I could go ahead and get a Fast and Furious manual gearbox. I think that's like actually 16 speeds. But I probably will just get a racing 6-speed manual and be a little cheeky that way. That does change up a lot of other parts in here as well. We get a flywheel, you know, so it does end up being a little bit more expensive than what it shows. With a lightened flywheel. And then in the interior, we're going to definitely need to make sure we have a shifter to use with that. Let's see, gauges, front left. I think it would be in here. I could just use the search to search for the shifter. Our shift lever is a 6-speed manual gear lever, so it did change that. So that is perfect. We have a stock radiator. Our intake could go with the stage 1 turbocharger just to give it a little bit more pep. I think we'll do that. It's okay to spend up a little bit of our money. That's the point of what we just did. We will put an oil cooler in here just to make sure with the turbocharger that doesn't overheat and everything else stays good. The engine bay frame thing is for demo derby style, so we don't worry about that. Plastic fog light replacements, pre-production fog lights, plastic fog lights, painted fog lights, all that good stuff. We'll leave that though. Everything there is going to be okay. Main thing is we're just adding in a little bit of stuff in here. Could add a camshaft. A performance camshaft would be $250. I think I just seen that we have some lights turning on here. If I am correct in that. At least the coloring did change. So we'll add some performance camshafts, and the race ECU is 5,000. I don't think I'm going to go for that, because that will probably take out most of our money. Outside of that, I think that's really about all that I am worried about doing to the vehicle right now. We could probably install an empty spare wheel section. A little bit of weight reduction, why not? Will help us out. We're going to have an under tray in here, but as we can see, that was 15,000, so I was thinking it was going to be like the plastic kind of a thing, but I'm guessing I'm wrong. That's okay. Other than that, we could do some stability control, you know, stuff like that, but I think it's better without. Yeah, we'll go ahead and it's just 1,800 credits, makes us a little bit quicker. I suppose I could have seen if there was a spot to put the trailer hitch. That. So our tow hitch slot, there we go. We'll put in a tow hitch. And that gives us that, so that's perfect. So that's only $75 to put in. That's honestly almost cheaper than real life. Let's be real here. There we go. Our car is freshly repaired again. And it now has a beautiful 6-speed manual, which... Hold on a minute. That's not a 6-speed shifter, but it said it was. Going back to 75 degrees here, thereabouts. It never lets me get perfect. Always over or under. That's one thing I love about the Vertex. You start it up, you can see all the lights. Might blow up our motor. If we do, well, we do. But yes, we are definitely approaching nighttime, and that is at 40 minutes in. And that's good. So now we can actually take a look around and see some of the lighting. So of course, like we are right here, get some lights here. Somewhere, I can't exactly see them myself right now, but do have some lights here. It looks like the lighting, at least in my side, and it could be the Zeit's graphics utilities, is working ground side, but is not working on the pole side, at least with those ones. Out here, yeah, so the poles are lit pretty all right. Gonna need that on. Do I have actually, like, I don't think I have actual fog lights, no. I can tell we got a lot more power. It's a lot better now. We don't have that cruddy automatic slowing us down. A limited slip differential is next on the list, though, that's for sure. The lighting in here in the town now is very nice to have, though. A little bit of all the wheels just squealing around, but that's okay. So there's a group food orders. So this is all food orders and stuff here. So we're gonna kind of maybe skip on that. There's $55 to go on over to the eastern suburbs here. I think we'll skip though. And they did add lighting here like this. What happened? My brakes are on. Oh, that's second gear. I don't want second. So we've also got lighting in here at the gas stations. We can go ahead and just top up the car too. See what we've used so far. $5 in gas. That's not bad. That was what I wanted. The menu. Thank you. Look at our progress with our milestones here again. We reached level 2 of the cargo delivery skill. That's 100 credits right there. Another 25 parcels, 200 beam bucks, and we got facility finder again for another 200 beam bucks. So we're up to 6,200. That's almost, that's just, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so if we look at the wall there, we can tell that that's headlights, right? So the headlights are dimming up and down firstly. So they're obviously the halogen old style bulbs. And then if I start the car and you watch the wall carefully, it actually dims like a real car would. That's something that that's beautiful. BeamNG itself needs that though, but that's okay. Adding this turbocharger really needs to have a limited slip differential in the front. So we'll probably run one quick mission, hopefully quick, here. We got some special vehicle parts that need to go to the shuffleboard garage. And then we've got fast automotive as well. We'll just go to shuffleboard garage. Maybe go ahead and take, well, I don't know. Those are not really, not too beneficial there. And getting some LED headlights would be very nice. No cars to the left that I can tell. The pillar's in my way. I'll see what this thing says for shifting here. We're listening to the shifter here. I don't like it. I do like the little turbo sound though. That is very nice. We're only making 5.5 pounds of boost or thereabouts, so it's not exactly insane. It does look to me like traffic gets reduced at nighttime, which for two reasons is actually really cool. Number one, of course, being more realistic. A lot of the times you get all these people working 9 to 5s, the generic type of deal, so you get a lot more busyness during the day. Nighttime rolls around, a lot of people are at home, going to bed, they've got kids, they've got family, all that kind of a good stuff. But number two, having less traffic at night means better performance, meaning you can push these lights a little bit further. Okay, come on, Grandpa. We're only doing 30 here. The speed limit's 40. I'm absolutely riding your butt now. This thing is driving like my four-wheeler in the snow, except my four-wheeler is rear-wheel drive, but it has a diff lock and it's not wanting to function right now. So on one-wheel drive with the snow, I am just doing this. But I'm also drifting around all the corners because kind of hard to keep that one under control. This one's a little bit easier to keep under control because it's front-wheel drive. We'll drop this off. We'll get ourselves our limited slip differential. And it looks like we have some lighting here in the commercial garage as well. That's awesome. Very exciting. Whenever we get the chance to go ahead and grab that. Wonder how much it'd actually cost to buy the commercial garage, though. There should be... yeah, we just gotta go to this computer here. This is how we unlock them, from what I've recognized. So we've got the doot on that. So we've seen it. Obviously, you see we can't do anything. Now, if we go tow to garage, the commercial garage is... commas would be really nice in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $1 million. Okay. It would cost $1 million to buy this place, but $1 million beam bucks, I should be correct. I think that's still pretty fair, especially if we get a reasonable amount of car slots for that. Either way, let's go ahead and take a look now at what we can get for parts in here for the front, and we'll see how they cost in the front suspension department for what's actually going to be under engine, I'm pretty sure. Engine, there we are. We did put the cam in there. I forgot about that. We got the turbo and the cam, so a little bit nuts that way. We got our transmission. Differential is a customizable front-wheel drive open differential. Interesting. We could do an all-wheel drive limited slip differential as well. Let's do that because it is costing us $0. I don't think, if my memory serves me correctly, that I have to do anything back in here. Nope. So now we're all-wheel drive for free. Limited slip for free. The prices need to be adjusted, but I'm going to run with it for right now. I got a stock valve cover and a painted valve cover. Okay. That's all that was. I was curious for a second there. Let's see. Anything else maybe that I can go ahead and put in here? I could go ahead and open up our ECU a bit. Do some other engine mods, but really I think tires. I really think tires are going to be our thing that we need here. Our suspension isn't the greatest, sure, but tires do more than suspension does. Because ultimately tires are the last point of contact on the road. The only point of contact, realistically. Hopefully, if you roll over, you got other points of contact, but we'll add some 215, well, there's 215 45s here. I don't think that's going to do too well. I mean, it'll lower us. Let's turn on my flashlight here. It's going to definitely look small. So we're probably going to need to go with some wider rims as well. So you're at 17 by 7. Let's look for some 16 by 8s. I like to have a little bit more tire thickness, especially if it's going to be a car like this. If Raceless sees this at all, which I doubt it, if anybody sees this at all, making a tree in here for the parts as well would be so great. I know it's going to be an astronomical amount of work to do it with like the wheels and everything, but it would be amazing. I don't have to do it like this and go through. So I have some wheels here. We did some ET73s on here. We'll do some ET73s. They are the 16 by 8s, but he's really braking heavily there. By 8 ET73. And I think they look fairly well. Now, the tires that come on here, yeah, 225 45s. We need something more like 225 50s. We need some height to these tires. Or, really can't go any higher without losing the option of having the Super Sports. We're going to go ahead and stick with it this way. So 225 50 Super Sport tires. That's wider, not taller, but wider, better. And I guess when we get a sports suspension, it'll kind of sink on in a little bit better, look a little bit nicer. So for right now, I did forget headlights. I want to be able to see where I'm driving when there isn't light. So, in front grille, I'm imagining, but I think I'm wrong. Okay. Front bumper? No. Headlights right here. Got chrome headlights. Light bulbs have halogen. We're going to go ahead and put some xenons in there. Now, yeah, we'll do some xenons. It wouldn't be quite as good as the LEDs, yes, but I still think they are going to be very nice. Car. A little bit of a time to get started there. Oh yeah, that's much better. And xenons are not LEDs, so of course they should fade up and down. The real question will be when LED bulbs are put into a vehicle here, if it does that or not. But time will tell. Now I wanted to see, let's go over to the docks here. Oh yeah, this runs so much better now. We actually got traction, we can use our power. Yeah, we got traction. We do have some body roll going on, so suspension is definitely something to get into the works here. I don't know if that's a cop or not. No, that's a Vertex. All right. Get an exhaust on this too, but we're running low on time. I wanted to try and see if we have any of these trailer delivery options available, being that we are now all-wheel drive. So we can make 1,000 credits right here. Now, trailer delivery would definitely be the deal. Let me know, guys, down in the comments if you want me to work on like grinding up some money, or if you'd rather it all be done right here on camera in episode. I have no issues either way. In fact, technically it's a little bit easier to just do it all here like this, but I'm willing to cater. I do not mind. It looks like our trailers have gone reversed again. I'm imagining, thank goodness I did not break the headlights I just put in there. I'm imagining what happened. Okay, so in the previous RLS version, they were flipped from the developers. That was stock behavior, right? And then they got flipped again in the RLS mods, so that way they were actually straight. Well, I'm thinking the developers have fixed that in the career mode, so they're straight, but now they're getting flipped in the RLS mod. But I do not know. This is all speculation. I would have to actually take a look at the detailed change log here and to see what changed. Okay, so 800 kilogram crate back here. I'd argue our car is doing pretty good here at handling this. And then I just set it at 50. We are down to 0.85. Maybe this time, this season, we'll actually manage to keep it down low on our cost for insurance. Might actually be able to do that. There we go. We drop off our trailer. Make 1,000 bucks. Let's go back over to our house. And I wanted to take a look at exhaust. Car definitely needs something for exhaust. Yeah, my frame rate is really good. I mean, I hit the lights. We go down a little bit. It's definitely not buttery smooth perfect, but it's still really good. But man, something with BeamNG and actually being in the nighttime, it really does good. I'm trying to remember where exactly my home is now. See, I don't spend a lot of time on the map in the Chinatown area, so it's definitely a challenge for me to remember where to go. Well, some of you guys are probably yelling at me right now like, you idiot, you're going the wrong way, and I probably am. I think it's up this way. Right there. Scared you. Nice and slow through here. About getting some exhaust work done here. Alright. I'll do some quick exhaust work, get this car to sound a lot better, because it's very pedestrian right now. Well, let's see. Body. I'm wondering it's probably in the engine area too. No. Not that I can see, so we'll just do the search. Exhaust. Stock exhaust. Probably just do a performance exhaust right here. $1,000, 1,000 beam bucks, but that's worth it if it's especially if it sounds really good. I'm imagining so here we go. Sounds the same as starting up. There we go. Not exactly beautifully amazing, but let's go ahead, and while we have a few minutes, I'm going to take a drive around the map so you guys can take a look and see how everything looks. As we can see, we got our brake lights. They fade like that. Oh, that is beautiful. Make sure to have my headlights on. You guys take a look around here as we drive around. Probably go into third person so you can see a little bit better. Oh, I was just enjoying a nice fast cruise. And that was brutal. Oh my gosh, there was nothing I could do. That guy just decided, oh, I'm just gonna cut over in front of you. And oh man, we got away. Thankfully, we have an accident forgiveness, so we don't have to worry about the cost on this. But man, we just absolutely totaled the car. If we were actually in here, I mean, look at that steering wheel. A camera's been shoved into the seat, like, real life speaking, 0%. You know. That was bad. You can see our tire marks going on over. That was a horrible crash. Oh my goodness. I gotta make sure to grab me a little screenshot here of this guy. Let's see. Go into photo mode. I like to grab with photo mode. It allows me to grab a higher resolution image and make it look all the nicer. Nice big screenshot. Takes a couple moments. Game does its thing. There we go. Yeah, that really, really sucks. They just hit that bumper. Oh man, I guess since we somehow are still magically alive and our score has decreased to a 0.8, we're gonna go and check up on these guys, see how the damage is. Like, they got flung over into this other Corvette here, which looks like really didn't do too much to the Corvette, just kind of blew the windows out. But look at that, just look at that. Passenger of that car, not a chance, nothing. Yeah, you guys do need to get out of the road, you know. Gotta walk right over them. Yeah, so that is pretty crazy. We'll go ahead and take the car back, get it repaired. But hey, guys, I think I'll handle that much. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more BeamNG RLS Career content with Season 2, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Take care. Bye-bye.